We have 2 circuits Tuesday. So our warm-up in beginning is going to be 6 line touches. So 3 times from blue to white. And then we're going to do that in the middle when we switch circuits, and then at the end. So we do whatever circuit you're on, whether it's 1 or 2, you're going to do that continuously for 20 minutes. And then after the 20 minutes, we'll switch. So circuit 1 is technically the room circuit, but I think just a couple of them are in there. So we're doing a box step up to a toe touch. So a box out here. Okay, so we're going to have a box in there. We're going to do a step up. We're alternating this step up. So we're going to step up onto the box, and then you're going to go down and touch that toe that you stepped up with, and then come down. And then up, touch that toe, and then come down. And you're going to alternate that step up toe touch. Okay? With the box step up, you want to make sure that 90 degrees is the highest your knee comes up. If you try and step up on the highest box, you're going to lose some of that activation in that glute and that hamstring. So the highest box you should use should force your knee to go 90 degrees out and not much higher, okay? So we've got 5 of those on each leg. Then we have a landmine speed skater. So we're gonna have that landmine, underhand grip, and then we're gonna go over and switch hands. And we're just kind of getting that rotation through the trunk so that those shoulders kind of twist and we get a little more core activation. We don't want to move our hips at all. We want it to be that core and that trunk, okay? So you've got 16 of those. Then we're gonna come out here. So I think it's just those 2 in the room. Then we're gonna come out here. On the board, we've got a lateral grapevine shuffle. So we're just going down and back. Grapevine is, or karaoke, or over, under, whatever you want to call it, okay? We're gonna go from blue to white and back. That's our shuffle. Then we have an alternating kettlebell rotational clean and jerk. We did these, I think a couple weeks ago, or maybe it was Friday. So you're gonna have your kettlebell, you're standing bilaterally with the kettlebell between your feet. Whatever hand you grab it with, that's the side that you're gonna clean it to. So if I grab it with my right hand, I clean that kettlebell to my right, and then as I press and rotate, I'm going up to my left, okay? So we're ending contralateral. So that weight's overhead with my right, and my left foot's now forward, okay? And then you'll just switch sides. I'll grab it clean to my left, and then rotate and press to my right. And I'm ending with a nice straight back. I'm trying not to overextend that back. So exhale fully at the top and make sure that that core is nice and tight and you can keep that neutral spine. So you have 10 of those just alternating, so basically 5 on each side. Then we have an alternating kettlebell pendulum swing. So you can choose that same kettlebell or heavier or lighter, whatever you need. And it's a split stance. The kettlebell always goes back on the side of the foot that's forward. That way we avoid knocking our knee out. So we're gonna go back, hinging at the waist, switching at the top, okay? Feet switch, kettlebell switches. So if it goes back on my right foot's forward, left foot forward. And I want you guys to focus on it being that hinge, okay? Let that hinge be what drives your chest forward and not a bend in your back. So you're here, and if I hinge into that hip socket back, my chest will naturally move forward. I don't have to do anything with my back if I let my hip hinge do the work. And that's what we want, because that's how we'll get those hamstrings involved and we'll avoid any of that lower back pain. So we've got 16 of those alternating again. Then we come over here, this is circuit. So that was the last one of circuit 1. Circuit 2 is over here. We have an alternating plank toe touch. So we're just in that plank position. We're here, okay, straight out, making sure that that back and those hips don't sway down at all. And then you're gonna go back, touch that toe, come back to center. Inhale as you go back, exhale. I want you guys to fully exhale as you're coming forward so that when you get to that full plank position, you've brought that core back together and it's supporting you in that plank position. Then inhale as you go back and bringing that belly button even farther in, and then exhale again and breathe through this. So I want you guys to go a little slower. You can go fast as you want and get done with it, but you're not gonna get the connection that you should get in your core if you don't slow it down and work with your breath. Then we have an alternating dumbbell forward punch. So there's lighter kettlebells out here. I want you guys to start out lighter and move up if you need to. Because we're going to be doing, so it's a forward punch, so we're going alternating. So if I'm punching with my left, my right foot's forward, and I'm gonna punch forward and then switch my feet and switch the hand that I'm punching with. With this one, it's kind of like when we do that open punch thing. I want you guys to be able to keep that neutral spine and fully extend straight out from that shoulder joint without any compensation in your back or a compensation in that shoulder, okay? So you're gonna go here, switch your feet, and then punch out and get a little bit of rotation, but I want you guys to be able to hold that weight fully extended. I don't want this, because then you're just using your back and your rotation. I want you guys to be able to extend and support with that shoulder, okay?
So are you supposed to hold it out there or just...
No, just punch. No, I was just holding it. Just go out and then come in, switch, and come in. But allow yourself a second, so as you're fully exhaling, go in and pull it in slow so you get that eccentric kind of activation as well. So again, slow it down a little bit, but yeah, you don't have to hold it. There's no hold at the end. That's just because I was talking too much, probably. Okay, alternating dumbbell forward punch. You have 16 to 20, and that's alternating. Then we have a sandbag walking overhead press. So with this, you're gonna have a sandbag, okay? And you're walking and pressing. So with each step, you're gonna press that sandbag overhead, okay? Pick a sandbag that's a good weight. If the sandbag feels too awkward and you feel like you can't avoid that kind of sway in the back, go ahead and grab 2 dumbbells and just hold them at shoulder height and go up with both with each step, okay? So you guys can pick which one feels more stable to you and better on your back. So you have 12 of those. So each step is a rep, okay? And you're using both dumbbells each time. So each shoulder will get 12 reps. Then we have an agility tap with 5 burpees at the end. So the way this is going is whatever direction you're going in, that's the leg that's gonna be forward. So you're gonna lunge and then tap, lunge, tap, lunge, tap in the direction that you're going all the way down. When you get to the end, you're gonna do 5 burpees. So you're going down, okay? Push up fully to the ground, hop back up, okay? As soon as you do 5, you're gonna go back the other way. Now I'm going to my left, so my left foot is forward, lunge, tap, all the way down, 5 more burpees at the end. Then, we end with a prisoner skater. So our hands are behind our head the whole time. And we're gonna go over, skater, so we're here, and then knee up, here, opposite knee to elbow, over, okay? And then you'll do that circuit too. So again, you stay on the same circuit for the 20 minutes. James, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you.